Yo, what it do, St. Louis? It is that time for another edition of the STL Hustle Spotlight. We have an amazing entrepreneur to highlight for today. So I want you guys to get locked and loaded, tune in, be prepared to share, and get some nuggets as this young lady shares her journey as an entrepreneur. So let's get to it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Volume 6 of the STL Hustle Spotlight, where we shine our spotlight on amazing people in the St. Louis metro area doing amazing things, from politicians, entrepreneurs, social activists, parents, anybody doing anything amazing. We want to shine our light. And today we have from Anointed Kreations, Miss Yolanda White. Good afternoon. How are you doing, Yolanda?
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I am doing wonderful. How are you doing?
I am doing extremely well. Happy to have you on the program. Well, as an entrepreneur, we know that there are a lot of challenges. So we want to highlight what you're doing. So tell us a little bit about your business and who you serve.
Okay, so my company, I am the CEO and owner of Anointed Kreations. Anointed Kreations is was rebirthed 4 years ago. I'll just say it's a rebirth.
Okay.
I originally started doing my business back when in the old school days where Adobe's were very popular. So I started back in 2018 of May, making my jewelry. All my jewelry consists of is beaded jewelry, and I cover jewelry for all ages, men, women, and children. I've since then expanded. I've tapped back into floral decorating, t-shirt branding. You know, with the pandemic, the mask came out. I pulled out my sewing machine, so really unlocking a lot of those skills that I either didn't know I had or that I'm remembering that I had. Gotcha. But my base of it is really my jewelry, and I just look at it. My brother, he gave me a slogan, and he said you can get your jewelry for any occasion from Anointed Kreations, and it does. It covers jewelry for men, women, and children. And customizing is really a beautiful thing that I love doing because it challenges me and it also pushes me. But I like free flowing and just making things and then, just having stuff ready and on site.
Gotcha. I love that. So you mentioned the pandemic. What was it like growing a business during a pandemic? I know a lot of people saw explosions in their business. Some people took some steps back. What was that experience like for you?
Well, for me with the pandemic, I was still working a full-time job in the medical field. However, they did furlough a lot of us, and I was one of the ones who was furloughed off. So with needing these masks, that's where I pulled out the sewing machine. And then it went from me just saying, just trying my hand at it, thinking that I have to make sure because I have grandchildren. So I wanted to make sure my grandkids and my family were covered with them still going to school and things like that. So I started with the sewing machine, and it went from people wanting to purchase and buy, and it just I don't know, it blew up out of nowhere, and it started with the mask. I had my sister come over. She helped me a lot with making the mask and everything. Then they called me back into work, so I'm still working a full-time job with trying to grow a business. Gotcha. Later was injured. I said I went back to work in June, and then I got injured a month after I went back to work. So still trying to work in this pandemic, create product and make things happen, attending vendor shows, pop-up shows and things like that. I came to the point of last year in July is where I put in my resignation. So I am almost at my year anniversary of being a full-time entrepreneur.
Love it. Love it.
And I can tell you that I still have my days where I just sit there and I wonder, like, I'm in awe and amazed because it really is carrying me. But I will say what you pour into it is what you'll get out of it.
Yeah.
So if you have step on your business, then you're don't expect a lot to come back from it.
Gotcha. Yeah. And I think one of the things that I try to encourage people, especially when we're talking about entrepreneurship and making that leap to being a full-time entrepreneur, like if you were a raggedy employee on your job,
you're gonna do the
be a
same
raggedy
thing.
employee in your business. So,
And I'm honest enough to tell you, I would go to work when I was working full time. I would work all day and still come home and work my business.
yeah,
Sometimes until 1 o'clock in the morning, knowing I got to get up the next morning. But
yeah.
in my mind, I got to a place where I refused to pour into another person's business and shortchange myself.
Gotcha. I love that. I love that. So you got Anointed Creations. You
Mm-hmm.
started, which is my favorite thing, taking a gift that God gave you for free and
Yes.
turning that into an income stream. And in your case, it's multiple income streams.
Yes.
And I know you got to run, but do me a favor.
Mm-hmm.
For those who may be thinking about leveraging a gift that they have, but they may be a little bit frightened, maybe they're
Mm-hmm.
listening to the naysayers around them. What
Mm-hmm.
would you tell them in a word of encouragement when it comes to stepping out on faith and at least trying their hand in this thing that we call entrepreneurship? Any words for someone like that?
Any word, the best words that I can tell you is to tap into who you are, trust in the gift that you have. Do not compare yourself to anyone else, and always know that there are going to be some losses that you will take in this. But take
Yeah,
your losses on your chin and keep on going. Keep pushing, keep striving. Always do what you have to do to keep yourself attractive. What's going to make you stand out from the rest?
yeah,
You know, my thing is that I don't like is a lot of people feel like we're in competition and we're really not,
hmm,
because I can't. Anointed Creations cannot cover the whole entire city of St. Louis and Texas and all these other places.
yeah,
We can do this thing together without stepping on toes of each other
hmm,
and without downplaying another person's business to make you look good. But trust and believe in who you are. Stick to the script that was given, the vision that was put in front of you, and work your business. Continue to work. Use everything as a compliment, as a compliment to help you better who you are. And that's
gotcha.
what I've done. I started back with jewelry. I'm back now, doing several things. The mask. I'm doing some handmade products like purses,
Yeah,
and then I'm back doing decorations and centerpieces and floral arrangements. And
yeah,
now I've added making custom tutus to my brand. So you have to keep expanding your brand, but
love
try
it.
your hand. Don't be scared and fearful for mistakes to come forward. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't be scared of mistakes. Just grow and build from those.
There you go. Love it. Love it. So, real quick, before you get out of here, man, tell
Yes.
everybody what you got coming up next. How can they connect with you? I want to make sure that if anybody's watching and they want
Mhm.
to support Anointed Creations, they know
Yes.
exactly how to get in touch with you and what you got coming up next.
So what I have coming up next, I've been hosting vendor events for a whole year now. So what I have coming up next, the next event is going to be on July 2nd, and it'll be at the Machinist Hall. The address is 12365 St. Charles Rock Road. We'll be in Room C. That event is going to be from 2 to 6 p.m. But in the meantime, you can contact me on Facebook and on Instagram, Anointed Creations. Creations is spelled with a K. And also just reach out to me, inbox me. My contact number is, I'll give my contact number. That's fine. 314-357-1060. Reach out to me. I offer in-state, out-of-state shipping as well as local delivery. There's a fee for everything, but if you have
Gotcha.
any you have any ideas, just if you have any ideas, just reach out to me. I love customizing. I love being the creative part of me really it explodes once I'm challenged or I'm given a task.
Gotcha. Love it, love it, love it. Well, that's going to do it for us here
Yes.
on the STL Hustle Spotlight. I was going to call it the podcast, but it's the STL Hustle Spotlight. If you would like for us to shine our spotlight on something amazing that
Mhm.
you are doing, then don't hesitate to reach out. Just send us a message and we'll try to coordinate and get you scheduled. Yolanda, thank you so much for your time today. Continued success for you and all that you're doing in business. I can't wait to see what's coming down the pipe for you. Continue to use your gifts, your creativity to make the world a better place and secure the bag for yourself and your family at the same
Yes,
time.
indeed.
So that's
Yes,
going to do it for us, ladies and gentlemen. Until we talk to you next time, I want you to get your money up because you absolutely can do it. But more importantly, you deserve to do it, each and every single one of you. Now hustle up.